Hi, this is Nick, and today we're going to take a look at how to create a search engine results page segment and a VDP segment for Fusion Zone. So real simple, when you log into your Google Analytics account, the first thing that you'll see is you'll come to this home page, and up and to the right of all users there's a little button that says Add Segment. So what you're going to do is you're going to click Add Segment, and again, this is the way you create all segments and track it by page. Really simple. Click the big red button that says Create a New Segment, and it will load different ways to segment down, obviously, information within the page content and the traffic. We're going to start off by clicking on Conditions. Instead of Add Content, I want to condition it based on page. So I'm going to just type in page to make it quicker. There's a ton of page options. Scroll down to the generic page. Instead of contains, I want it to starts with. And then I just really need to find out, let's start with SRP Fusion Zone SRP pages. I need to find out how they build that page within the domain. See, you'll start to see some different things. So let's go to site here, and I'm going to move my screen down so you can see the domain real quick. This is a different website than the Google Analytics, but we'll take a look real quick. I'm going to go to, let's say, Camry SRPs, and you'll see that all of a sudden this indicates right here, everything after .com, that I'm an inventory page. Let's look at used cars just to be sure that it's the same, but it'll probably be used. Instead of new, it changes to used there. So really all I need is this /inventory, so I'm going to copy it. You can either do Command C or right click it and go to copy. So copy that /inventory, or just remember to type it. And let's go back up and go back over to the Google Analytics page, and I can just paste that in right there. And all of a sudden it will change, and you'll see these numbers change. So this right now shows that 67.4% of users went to an inventory page on their website, on this dealer's website. If I wanted to make it more specific, and I wanted to do used or new or something like that, you could see that there's different options. So I would go back into my site structure and look at the hyperlink. Look at the domain up at the top, not hyperlink, the domain, and you can read that. So I'm just going to save that here, and all of a sudden it'll default to the one that we've created. Let's go back and let's click on Add Segment again. Let's click on Users. It's drag and drop, so I can move this over, hit Apply again, and so now I can see all of my users versus Fusion Zone SRP pages. And what you'll notice is, again, engagement will change significantly when you look at, people that are looking at cars. So top pages will go up, time on site will go up, bounce rate will drop, things like that. So kind of cool there. The other thing we want to do is, again, look at not just people who look at all the inventory feed, but let's see who looks at specific products. So let's create one more of those. So let's click on the plus segment, and we're going to go to New Segment, just like we did last time. Go to Fusion Zone, oops, I always spelled it wrong, Fusion Zone VDP pages. Again, go down to Conditions, want to do Page instead of Add Content, scroll down, just get the generic page. Instead of Contains, I want Starts With, it's always /, right? So let's go back and look at inventory again. So if I click in on one of these, see how it changed up in the site domain? It went to /vehicle details. In this case, it's /use. But really what we're looking for is just this. So I can go back to my Google Analytics. There we go. And type in vehicle details, the number changes, and I can save it. Again, if I wanted to just do new or used, I could just do used, and that number will drop, right? Or if I wanted to do new, that number will change again, and I could change up in the title, say Fusion Zone new VDP pages or something like that. But we're just going to go with all VDPs right now. And I'm going to save that. And now we'll see all users, SRP pages, and VDP pages. So now you'll see the time on site really skyrocket because you're engaging with one or two specific cars and just instead of all your cars. The number of pages that they look at skyrocket. The time on site, if I scroll down, will go up. Bounce rate drops even more. 9 minutes on time on site versus 3 minutes on average. So pretty cool. So that's how you do it. If you have any further questions, feel free to give me a shout.